In this world that constantly tells you to dream big, to aim higher, and to hustle harder, why do the smartest founders end up raising less money? It doesn't make sense on the surface, but peel back the layers and you'll see the brutal truth staring right back at you. The system is broken. It's designed to favor the loudest, the boldest, not the sharpest or the most visionary. It rewards noise, not nuance. It pays for pretty pitches, not pure potential. And that leaves the genuinely smart, those who have dug deep into their craft, those who've crafted real solutions, sidelined, underfunded, unheard. This isn't just a problem, it's a crisis of recognition. You've poured your soul into an idea that challenges norms, that questions how we've always done things. Your intellect, your insight, they're not what the market's screaming for. Instead, you get told to simplify, to grade down complexity, to conform to a playbook written by people who don't understand your vision. And here's the kicker. Often, the smartest founders don't want to play that game. They refuse to dilute their ideas just to fit into narrow investor expectations. They're not chasing quick wins. They're building legacies. But the system doesn't reward legacies. It rewards fast returns and safe bets. You feel it, don't you? That sting of being misunderstood, that deep frustration when your pitch, so tight, so meticulously thought out, gets passed over in favor of flashy demos and buzzword-heavy decks. It feels like shouting into the void, not because your idea isn't good, but because it's too real, too ambitious for the conveyor belt of startup funding. This pain is everywhere. It gnaws at the confidence, it shakes the core belief in your work, and it makes you question if anyone but you truly sees the value of what you've created. But here's a relentless truth. The fault is not yours. It's the system's. It's the foundation beneath that's cracked, unstable, unready for the kind of innovation you bring. What if the problem isn't how much you're raising, but that you're trying to fit into a system that wasn't built for people like you? Now imagine another path, one where funding doesn't come from playing the popularity contest, but from forging real, raw connections with the right few who get it. The investors who don't just look at numbers, but see the fire behind your vision, the kind of collaboration where your intelligence doesn't have to be dumbed down, but elevated. You can break out of this trap. The smartest founders raise less because they refuse to sell their soul, but the ones who win are those who become sovereign, those who stop asking for permission and start creating their own rules. Sovereignty means owning your narrative fully, unapologetically. It means patience, knowing the real game is a marathon, not a sprint. The world may reward fast scaling, but true impact grows slowly, layer by layer, connection by connection. Start by questioning everything you've been told about fundraising. The conventional wisdom? Toss it out. The founders grabbing million-dollar rounds with generic ideas? They're not your model. Your model is the one who aligns with partners who burn with the same intensity, who see your work not just as a product, but as a movement, as a change agent. Stop trying to be everything for everyone. Selectivity is your secret weapon. Choose only those who push you higher, who challenge your thinking, who bring complementary strengths. And here's the real secret. Value isn't in the dollars raised, but in the ecosystem you build. The system wants to trap you in dependency on big checks that come with strings. Instead, craft your own infrastructure. Build networks where alignment trumps volume. Find those rare few who aren't chasing trends but are committed to true transformation. When you find your tribe, your undeniable, fiery ride-or-die network, those checks follow naturally, because funding is just a byproduct of aligned power. Stop being fooled by comfort. The world's greatest innovations didn't come from safe zones. They sparked in places of discomfort, rebellion, and raw individuality. To raise less, intentionally, is to say no to playing small, to echoing the masses, and yes to owning an authentic, radical path forward. When your fire burns undiluted, even if it flickers smaller, it radiates a light that can't be mimicked. And those who see that light, they invest in the rare, not the usual. Your mission isn't to fit in. It's to break out, to build from the edge where progress is born. Every moment spent worrying about why you're not raising more is a moment wasted not crafting that edge, that difference that will define your legacy. Reject mediocrity in funding as you reject it in your work. Don't optimize for volume. You optimize for impact. Shift your focus from the size of your raise to the quality of your connections, because it's those connections that create ripples, that ignite partnerships, that fuel sustainable growth. Remember, real freedom in this world means refusing to be a prisoner of someone else's rules. You are not here to beg for scraps of attention or pockets of money. You are here to redefine what success means. To transform fundraising from a numbers game to a human game, fueled by trust, vision, and deep understanding. When you reclaim sovereignty over your startup story, when you align with those few who burn as fiercely as you do, suddenly raising less becomes a badge of honor, a sign of strategy, strength, and clarity. This isn't just a pep talk. It's a roadmap for those who refuse to settle. It's a call to rip apart illusions of what funding should look like and to be ruthless in practice, patient in growth, selective in partnership. The world's smartest founders raise less because they dare to be different. But they also raise smarter because they build what the system forgot to build: networks of fierce individuality, collaboration, and relentless focus on what's next. You are not missing brilliance. The world is missing infrastructure for brilliance like yours. It's time to stop asking why you raise less and start building the framework where your rare genius can thrive fully. Refuse to shrink. Refuse to blend in. Ignite the power of the sovereign founder within you and watch how the right kind of raise, purposeful, strategic, aligned, follows naturally. No more playing by borrowed rules. No more chasing mass approval. The future is built by those who walk alone first, then find their tribe and move together with unstoppable force. Here's the truth. You don't need more money. You need more meaning, more clarity, and more allies who share your fire. Raise less, lead more, forge fiercely, become unbreakable. Because the world's sharpest founders aren't raising less by accident, they're doing it by design. And now it's your turn to do the same.